Okay, so I'm about to be 34 years old. I'm single. I have been single for several years now. I have dated on and off in those few years, but
Yo, what is going on, Warband? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video, and today we're responding to a video titled Spillin' the Tea, the truth about being single in your 30s by a woman named Candy Dawn Amber. And this is a request by my boy Contenial, I think that's how you say your name, in the email, and I couldn't pass this one up, so thanks, bro, for sending that to me. Before we crack into it, guys, be sure to subscribe if you're liking the videos, and come and join the Discord if you haven't already. But let's crack into it.
nothing's really become serious. You know, most of the time being single can be pretty great, but there are situations where it draws unwanted attention, like, you know, going to weddings or family gatherings and everybody's there with their husbands and their kids and you're just like the awkward one sitting at the kid table. For the most part, I try not to let my relationship status get to me, but yes, I would like to meet someone special. It would be nice if they did hurry up and get here.
Don't you just love how it's like the responsibility of the man to hurry up and get there for the woman? It's never like her putting her foot forward and providing something. It's always like the man has to quote unquote step up. Interesting.
A lot of times being single and happily single isn't really spoken about too much. A lot of times it's frowned upon. So the issues I kind of run into at my age being single is a lot of times the older generation, sorry, I don't know why I'm getting emotional.
She's happily single, by the way, guys. Keep that in mind.
Whew. I'm gonna try to get through this video without crying. I don't know why I'm crying. I should be happy. Anyways, so a lot of issues that I run into being single at my age is a lot of times the older generation of people, friends, family, whatever, will kind of be like, why are you still single? You're so beautiful. Why is someone like you still single? And, you know, sometimes it makes you feel like there's something wrong with you, like you're not deserving of love. I find in my
I always find it hilarious when they bring up, you know, see, love has nothing to do with it, guys. That love is a myth that you've been sold on since you were a young kid, right? You see, what love is, guys, is it's a transaction, okay? If you're a guy and you're valuable, you know, you got your life in order, you're looking good, you know, you got those resources stockpiled up, oh, you can find a woman to love you, right? But if you're ugly, broke, short, you know, all the things that will stack against you, if you're those things, you're not going to get any love, right? You see, because love is conditional, guys. It is conditional. And the condition for women, generally speaking, is that you're youthful and you're fertile, right? For a man, it means if you want love, you have to provide resources, you have to be looking good. I mean, men have a lot more criteria than women, quite frankly, to get love, quote unquote, right? I just find it funny that she brings it up like she's not deserving of love. My friend, love has nothing to do with it. You threw away your opportunity to lock down a guy when you had the best ability to do so. You see, I've probably got a few guys watching this video, watching along, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, poor woman, she's clearly upset by this. I hope she finds someone. And that would be a fine view to have if she didn't throw away all of those people in her 20s. You know, that would be fine if she wasn't the one who put herself in this situation. Okay? That's why I have no empathy when I look at this. And the video gets worse, right? She starts crying later on, I'm pretty sure. And no empathy, guys, because she chose to be in this position. She chose it.
30s, you kind of tend to be a little bit more picky with what you want because of what I've been through in life.
No, you're not more picky because of what you've been through. You're more picky because you're running out of time and you need the commitment, right? You need the commitment. That's why you're more picky. You're not more picky because your soul is damaged and all this crap. No, no, no. Stop lying.
Now, if you've watched some of my previous videos, you know the struggle that I went through in a previous relationship and how much it kind of broke me and ruined my soul. And
Guys, don't believe girls when they say this crap, okay? The reason why they need to hurry up and lock down the dude now and they've got the standards now is because they are running out of time. See, the standards come in when women are running out of time and they're trying to lock a guy down, okay? And the thing is, I would be more inclined to accept these standards if these standards existed universally. But what you'll notice, guys, is women do not have standards for Chad. They do not. So many guys are coming along and they're footing the bill of this person here. They're footing the bill of the mistakes this person has made in their life. You know, she's got high body count, probably quite high. You know, and men are coming along thinking they've got some sort of prize and they're going to put up with a whole bunch of standards that this woman has, when Chad hasn't had to put up with those standards at all. Guys, I'm not saying this to gloat or anything. I'm dead serious when I say this. I've been with girls who straight up insist that I don't use protection. Now, of course, I do every single time, right? But I've been with girls who will straight up try and get me to not wear protection. And the reason for that is because when a woman is with someone who she's actually attracted to, she is downright irresponsible, guys. Downright irresponsible. So if you're a guy and you're in a relationship with your girlfriend, or you know, you're maybe trying to see a couple girls or whatever, it's important that you know which category you're in. It's important to know whether you're in the category that, okay, they're going to give you some BS standards that are not universally applied, or are they going to give you, you know, the standards that of guys that they're actually attracted to, i.e. no standards. Okay? But anyway, let's crack on.
it took a lot of healing to get to the place where I am now. And because I've reached that place, I kind of have set my standards pretty high. So another issue I deal with is, I don't know why I'm getting so choked up. Another issue that I deal with is you're kind of left alone a lot of times, because by now most of your friends are kind of married with kids, and then your friends get together, their kids play together, and you kind of don't have that same thing in common. Whereas I want to go out maybe to a nice bar or a patio and have a drink and maybe try to meet somebody while I'm out, but there's nobody to go out with because your friends have to be home because their kids have to go to bed early.
Those are not the places that you meet people for any type of serious relationship. You do not, I'll say this, guys, you do not hit the town if you're trying to find relationships that are long lasting. That's not where that's like going to dating apps trying to find people to, you know, have a long-term relationship with. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. But let's get forward a bit, because I think she breaks down and explains the most crucial part, in my opinion. Let's have a look.
I'm not ruling out a guy that is in his 40s, but usually what happens at that point is a guy that's in his 40s is probably already divorced with kids. And I'm still not ruling out the possibility that I want to have kids one day, so the likelihood that this person will want to have more kids is probably slim to none. Or they could have probably had a vasectomy for all I know. I have no idea. Sorry guys, I just had to take a break. I'm getting kind of choked up here. I don't think this video is going to be so hard to do. So what else usually happens? If I meet a guy that's usually around my age, because my clock is ticking, you know, I know what I want in life. I'm looking for someone who's wanting to settle down and, you know, have something serious. But if you're out on like a first date and these are the topics that you bring up with the guy, because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to date somebody for like 3 months and find out this guy is not wanting anything serious at all. Like, I want to be point blank, like straight to the point. Like, this is what I'm wanting out of life. Like, and usually if you bring that topic up too early, it will usually send the guy running. Or
you see, that would be a much easier topic to bring up if you were younger, right? You see, like, guys would be more willing to part with their commitment if they were doing it with someone who didn't have a body count over 100, and who wasn't knocking on, you know, mid-30s, you see? Because you wasted your bargaining tool, is what you did. But let's crack into the real juice. I think it's just here now.
What really bothers me at my age is that...
Let's hear it.
Within the last 2 years, I lost my grandparents, both 9 months apart.
Mm.
I just struggle with the guilt that I let them down because they're never gonna get to see me have kids. I have videos and I look back on videos all the time and photos, and I see my grandparents holding my cousin's kids and how happy they look, and I'm not gonna get to see that, witness that, experience that love.
And there it is, guys. And there it is. She's not going to be able to experience that type of love, right? Because she has wasted her fertility on men who threw it away. You see, she could have locked down a relationship when she was younger. She could have absolutely done that. But she has wasted her opportunity. And I wanted to skip to that part where she was crying, guys. Because, you know, we get a lot of women walking around out here saying, you know, I don't need no man. I don't need to do fulfill these certain roles to be happy. But then they get to this age, and what ends up happening is like, this happens, right? They, in the words of wise Commander Chronic, they hit the wall at light speed, and we get situations like this. And this will only get worse because women are being told, they're telling each other, hey, you've got all the time in the world. You've got all the time in the world. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to point out, I don't know if we got the bit as well, but I might have skipped over it where she said, you know, she's looking for a man to grow up and settle down with her, guys. Guys, as a man, don't let a woman try and shame you into growing up and committing to her. It's just disgusting, guys. But anyway, we will leave it there. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Love to see what you guys think. Subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.